Good morning. Good morning. Wake up, YouTube. Wake up, YouTube. It's time to get up and do some art. It's time to get up and do some art. This is Mary at TheMeriAtelier, and today is July 2nd, 2019. The second day in July already. Whoa, I better get busy on my art journal. Good morning, good morning. So, before I do this, though, I want to talk about a couple things. This, I did get a board to put across this side of my desk I was talking about, and it seems like it's going to work well. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. But when I was at the mall the other day, I got this book in the magazine area. Paid just a little bit more than maybe I should have, but I like what it's doing here. How old do you actually feel? Something to think about. This is Bella Grace, the Field Guide to Everyday Magic. Well, I don't know about the everyday magic part, but I really like what they're doing in here. Bella Grace, this is a publication of Stampington. Hi, Mitzi. Good morning. Welcome, ladies. And while I was waiting for my brother, I went in and did a few things in here, but it's a very positive, it's got a very positive focus. Let me get to maybe a description here. I was reading it in the back. This is if you want to send in something. Bella Grace is a print publication dedicated to discovering the magic in the ordinary. Our aim is to touch the souls of our readers through beautifully profound penned stories and striking photographs that capture life's beautiful adventure. Our publication is completely supported by submissions from our readers. At Bella Grace, we believe that every cloud has a silver lining. An ordinary life can be an extraordinary life. There is beauty and magic to be found everywhere. It's okay to embrace imperfection. Life should be lived with a full heart and open eyes. And here's where they're talking about submissions and submission requirements. But it's really, this magazine has a positive focus, and they give you things to do. I like that Stampington has taken on this focus. I think even in their Somerset studio, they've started incorporating these little worksheets. Words you find to be the most beautiful or interesting. Of course, I put atelier here. Atelier, like the TheMeriAtelier, atelier. Latin or French for workshop or studio. I just like the look of the word. I can't pronounce it very well. And they ask you to make some lists, to write your thoughts. They give you positive quotes. They just give you, list all the ways that you feel lucky. And I might cross out lucky and put blessed, because I do feel very blessed. Fill in each circle of these pages with a color using a crayon or a marker. Next to it, write down all the different things that you associate with that color. So you're kind of making a color list here. Dee Dee does that in her Society of Idea Collectors. So if you see this, I think it's entirely on the, I got this at Joann's and it cost me $16.99. And you can't get a 40% coupon on this. You cannot get 40% coupon off on the magazines. But if I had to choose a magazine at that price, I would go for something like this, because this is not a magazine that you would buy, look at, and then throw away or tear up. What have you done recently that deserves a gold star? And look at all these stars here. I put down one thing there. So, stop and look up what beautiful things are calling to you. And I wrote down, I was sitting at the mall, you know, I sketched that carousel, and I looked up, I was in the food court, and I said, I looked up and I saw this huge skylight. I mean, and it was a square, but it was kind of a square that was misshapen, so to speak, even in the architecture, and it took up the main part of the ceiling, and then inside of that square, they had built a triangle. And it was a skylight. It was just beautiful. I loved how they did that. And then here they challenge you for 1 month to train yourself to see all the beauty surrounding you. Start at the beginning of the month and write down one simple or yet beautiful thing you experienced that day. And for July 1st, I wrote down, because we were out yesterday, and I looked out, we were in the car, and I said, I see these wide open Nebraska skies, beautiful open skies here in the Plains State, and pretty white puffy clouds. It's kind of hot out right now, but, you know, so yeah, I'm going to enjoy this. I kind of like to sit in my chair and look through it, kind of relax, jot down some things. So just kind of wanted to review that. I'd also gotten some calligraphy markers. Now, I did use a coupon on these, that gold, silver, and white, and I might be testing these later. So, and you remember my childcraft book? I'm going to work on this morning. I haven't worked in this reverse collage childcraft book for a long time, but I do have it pretty much filled, but I have a photograph here. I have a page that I want to work on. And I got some happy mail. I was going to show this happy mail yesterday, but let me put it this way. But it was in the other room. I didn't get up and go get it. But this is from Marianne Powell. And it looks like there's a bee here, but it's a very stylized bee. I don't know if you can see it in there. And then there's the honeycomb in there. And there's gold here. This looks like the bee and the honeycomb. It might go like this, but there is, I think it should go more like that. There is a bee there, right in here. And this is the honeycomb. And then she knows I like blacks and golds, and she's got some reds in there. It's just really pretty. And let's see if I can cover up the addresses here. Show you the back of it. Here's the back of it that I can show you. And she's done some doodling on it. And then, of course, it's got a, and I know they make these postcards this way with the little corner ripped out of it. So, and I know that it's made that way because she's inked this corner, or she's painted this corner. Very pretty. I'm going to put this in my journal this morning. So I got a lot I want to get done. Let's see let's say good morning to everybody. Good morning, Mitzi, and Lori Loves Montana. Isn't that a cool magazine, Mitzi? Good morning, Vanessa. And Mina. Hi, Mina. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, good morning. Bella Grace. Yeah, this is their, I think they do a publication, but this is what they're calling a field guide to everyday magic. So I think in addition to their magazine, well, see, this is all Somerset Studio. I cannot get their journaling, their art journaling magazine on the stands where I'm at. So I do think that I'm going to order that one because I miss it. I grab it when I find it, but I grab their Somerset Studio. I can get the Somerset Studio, but I can't put my hands on that art journaling magazine. So I think I'm just going to bite the bullet and order it. But Bella Grace, let's see. I think that they publish a magazine called Bella Grace here. Like, here's all their magazines here, and it's called Bella Grace. And then over here, they have the different field guides that you can get with it. And I really like, I think the field guide has more of things that you can do in it. And I like that. It's not just a reading book. It's something that you can sit down and art in, or jot down your thoughts. Some of these list all your favorite characters from books, TVs, and movies. Well, I don't watch that many movies, and I don't watch that much TV anymore. But books, I might jot down. I read a lot of books, but I've been reading a lot of historical novels. And I wouldn't, picking the favorites, I'd have to think about favorites. So I might change that one. But what are your favorite ways to cozy up your home? What words do you find to be the most beautiful or interesting? I put down atelier, but I also like the word athenaeum. Athenaeum, which is kind of like a library type thing where you can put words in different compartments, or I can't really, that's not a good description, but I like the word athenaeum. You must never stop being whimsical, and you must never, ever give anyone else the responsibility for yourself. Just really cool books. And these are reader submissions. So I think this is cool. I'm going to enjoy working in this just in my spare time. I got it out again here. I had put it away. I wanted to share that. So I have this journal that I started working in when I first started going live. And I worked in this almost every Friday night that I went live, and got a lot of pages in it. This is a Childcraft encyclopedia. Let me zoom in one here. Let me zoom in. There. So, and what I do is, or what I've done, is I like to find larger black and white photos. And then this is when I was very first kind of learning how Dee Willingham does reverse collage. And so I've got a lot of reverse collage in here that I was playing with. And one night I was working with it, and I had actually started out gluing my black and white photos in. Marianne said, well, why don't you make a flip page out of them? So I started making all these flips out of, here's one I've glued in. But I really do like how these are turning out. And then I kind of got away from it with other projects. But here's one that I put on a transparent sheet because I didn't want to cover up all these kids that play. But I have a photograph here of a man, and I actually had to enlarge it. It's a father and his son walking, and I love this photograph. And there's another page in here. Let me get to that page. I might have to thumb through here, but let's just kind of go through. I want to come back and maybe do some lettering or write some words. See, these pages flip. These are two young children and an artist easel. And then you flip it this way, and here's a young boy cutting out paper and a young girl doing finger painting. And then she flips out. Does she flip out? Yeah, she flips out this way. And then over on this page is the photograph in the book of an artist who painted this. So this is a family page, mother and daughter, and father and daughter. And here's one with an oriental focus, an oriental vase. I have a picture to go with this one too. That's why it's blank, but I've got a picture I want to put with that. Christmas. This one I get a kick out of because here's I imagine this is a painting, and they got the horse looking in the window there, and the lady's feeding a horse while they're eating their dinner here. She's feeding a horse, but over here I have a picture of a Thanksgiving dinner, or they're eating a Sunday dinner, and the little boy is reaching behind here feeding his doggy. I thought those two went well together. And then I got a couple pictures here that I want to put in. This one I might want to enlarge a little. I'm still thinking about that one, I guess. And I'm getting to the one where I want to work. This is people at work. Here's a barber shop and a little boy getting a haircut. So it's really fun to find pictures to go with these. This was a mail, showing how they delivered mail way back in the olden days. And they had sacks of mail coming in on something or other, some kind of a cargo train or ship or something. And here's a little girl getting mail at a mailbox. And that was my page, the flip page. And let's see. I want to get to the page where I want to work on today. It's in here somewhere. I've done quite a few pages in here. And each one of these pages that I've done in one of my live streams. I got one on there. To see the moon. I see the moon and the moon sees me. And here's some children looking at the moon, and here's an early astronomer teaching children. I see the moon and the moon sees me. I think Elizabeth Brewer gave me that quote. If I remember right, she was in my stream that night. It's a winter one. Some of these pages I'm going to come in and just do reverse collage on. I don't have anything to go with it exactly. But I'm getting to the point to where I can actually finish out my pages. Have you ever dreamed of flying on a butterfly or a bumblebee? This is all about flight. The man and his son are building a model airplane there. Blowing in the wind. Yeah. Well, I know there's this picture in here, but I haven't looked at this book for a long time. But it doesn't hurt to kind of go through it. I thought it was up toward the front, but maybe not. Let me. I thought it was toward the front, where it was more toward the family. But I went through these page by page. Well, animals. Well, fiddlesticks. I have one picture now. I can't find the page I want to work on. Come on. Not fair. It's kind of fun to go flipping through it, but children walking, fun and games. I thought it was around where that boy blowing in the wind was. Up in here someplace. So I might just have to set this aside and find the page offline and then come back maybe another time and do my page. I can't find it. This is people at work. Here it is. Oh, I did this one. I got a father and son working there. I've already done the page. I'd gotten this picture to put in here. So, I wonder if I can flip it over here. I forgot that I did this. I have a bigger picture of a father and son. See, there's a father and son work. This was a painting of a father and a son. And here's another one. And this is the one I had wanted to put in there. I'm going to, I think I'm going to put this in. Now that I've gone to all this trouble. This was the picture I originally wanted to put in here. And I had a hard time finding what I did with it. Now that I've found it, let's see. How do I want to do this? I think I'll fussy cut them. Let's see. I think I'll flip it this. Well, flip it this way. No, this way. This way. I think. So let's just do a quick kind of a fussy cut. So I've had a really busy day yesterday, and by the time Lisa Conway's My Eclectic live stream came on, I was tired. I was just plain worn out tired. So I missed her pick 10. I could probably go back and do it, though. I don't know if I will or not, but I'll catch her next week. I enjoy doing the password pick 10s. She gives a password. She reads a password, and then they come back and with an art prompt to fit the password. Yeah, I think I'm going to like that in there. Just put it in like that. Just because I have it. Just because I have it. And all these little loose ends that I have on my desk, I put in one of these. I got this at the Dollar General. All these tapes and stuff like that. I'm after my tape. So that when I want to work, I have it all in a container, and it's not falling off on my desk and all of that. So let's go ahead and at least get this done. I'm not going to do any reverse collage in here. I'm just going to put this picture in. I told him to drink his coffee, Mindy. Wait, I want to catch up with chat here in a minute here. Yeah. I have coffee. I have coffee. Just plain coffee this morning. No hazelnut. No hazelnut. I can actually put stuff in my wastebasket. There's nothing piled on top of my wastebasket anymore. Yay. There. I like that. So I got this from flipping here. When I'm out walking with my father, he's taller than anything, twice as tall as me. How much taller than my dog, who's much, much smaller than me. And here's the painting of, this is a picture, black and white picture of a man and his son. And the man's real tall and the son's short. And here's a boy walking with his father, and another flip of a boy walking with his father. So, yeah, this has been a fun book to work in. This was Picasso. This one was fun to do. This one was fun to do. And I love that little boy's laugh. And I got to drawing Picasso faces. This was all about Picasso here. There's no poetry. If there is, I covered it up, but I don't think there was any poetry with this. This one's glued down. This is about Picasso here. It's talking about this statue Picasso dedicated to the city of Chicago. And here's a young boy working on something here. I don't know what he's working on, but we'll call it a sculpture. Yeah, I should come back and finish some of these pages. I think this was the first one I did in this book. Probably one of my first live streams, too. Fun. This is one of my favorite pages. The kids sticking out their tongues, and so I did silhouettes of them looking back at themselves, and I got them sticking their tongues out at their shadow. And here there's a picture of them looking into a circus mirror where it stretches their shapes and everything, and I got them looking, their shadow looking back at that too. Kind of fun to do. Really a fun book to work in. So I still have it. I'm still kind of working in it. All right, I'm going to set it aside now. What are you going to do now? Let's play with these. Let's read chat. Let's read chat. This is where I was saying good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, Beth Schuler. Good morning, good morning. Beth is up. River City is in the house. Hi, Deborah. Kimberly's here. Good morning, ladies. Mitzi's in the house. Vanessa, Beth's saying good morning to everybody. Beth is doing hearts and thumbs up. Now go ahead and give those thumbs a push. Aw, thank you, Beth. Oh, I'm sorry, Beth. She says, I've had a tough time. My mom has had some health problems. I've been with her. Oh, that's really, I'm glad that you're standing by your mother through that. It's not easy to go through all that. Let's see. Something about Mr. Polly's problem on the interstate. Something about coffee without telling the whole internet. Let's read Beth. She says, without telling the whole internet, I'm asking for unspoken prayers and mercies for my mother. So, Beth, you've got them. You've got them. Sending up prayers and unspoken prayers and thoughts and for Beth Schuler's mother. Kimberly says, okay, Beth, he has to drive the interstate early with all the Navy base traffic. He just likes to call me on the way and complain. It's the traffic. We've got a lot of truckers on, and we've just got a country highway out a couple miles south of town here, and there's a lot of traffic on that highway because it's kind of the main highway between here and there. And it's just a country highway. Prayers coming your way and for your mother, Beth. I told him to drink his coffee. Lori says it takes me 5 minutes to get to work, and that's if I'm driving slow. Aww. Beth is going to stream tonight. Beth streams on Tuesday and Thursday nights at 7 p.m. And I think I know she streams on Saturday nights. Saturday night is the night that I have to catch you, Beth, because you do that journaling by bingo on Saturday nights. I've been enjoying that. In fact, the next time we do journaling by bingo, I'm going to get out an 11 by 20 piece of paper, and I'm going to do my June cover with one of your journaling by bingo games. Good morning, Faith. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Faith Gilfillian? Gilfillian? Good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome. You're new to us. You're certainly welcome in here. Yay for Tuesdays, Lori Mitzi says. That says I have to have coffee made in my coffee. Correction, I have to have coffee in my coffee made. I use half and half. I have to have half and half. Probably same difference. Lori's off until Monday. She works 5 next week, so taking extra days off this week. Yeah, take some time off. Enjoy the holiday week. You've reached 300 subbies. Well, you're asking if you should do a giveaway. That's up to you. That's up to you. I haven't done a subby giveaway in a long, long time. I did do a giveaway, and I want to get it mailed out today. I did a giveaway in the hangout that we had with Rosemary, and I think you were in there, Beth. But I need to get it mailed out. It's going across the ocean, so I've got to get it ready. I finally got an envelope for it. So I'm going to play with this. Let's get out my July journal. Here it is, July 2nd already. And I don't know what I did with my calendar, but I need to find my kitty calendar so I can put my calendar pages in here. So let's see, where am I going to play with this? I need something darker. I don't know if on here will show. This is kind of shiny. I just want to play with those calligraphy pages. Here's the punch outs from yesterday. That was kind of fun to play with. Yeah. Maybe on here. Oh, we'll see. I don't have any black pages in here. Maybe I'm going to have to paint some black. This is Deco Color calligraphy pens. These are. And I had a 60% Joanne coupon. And so I said, well, I'm going to get some of these. It's dangerous to go to the mall when you don't, and Joann's is in the mall in our area, but it's dangerous to go there when you really don't need anything. But you have a 60% coupon. That's not, sometimes I'm glad that, and I only went this month because my brother had to go for his doctor appointment. So I went along for the ride. And I was waiting for him to get out. I really didn't need these. But I wanted a gold Krylon pen, but these might be a good substitute. I want a darker page to work on. What's this? Here, we'll work on this. This is the cover to my gridded paper. So let's start with the gold. These are Deco Art, calligraphy. Do they seal this? I think they do. Yeah, it's sealed. Where's my... Okie dokie. Anything that has that little ball in it that you can hear when you shake, you need to shake. That's why they put the little ball in there, I think. It's a paint pen. It's calligraphy. Oh, it doesn't look like you have to prime it. Well, maybe you do. Come on. Here it comes. All right, let's do a playing with those fancy dancy letters. See, I want to practice doing the A-T. I need to practice my calligraphy. All right, I'm liking this. Not such great handwriting, but A. Oops. B. C. Part of the problem is this is in a journal. To do nice calligraphy, you need a sheet of paper on a flat surface. ABC. I'm liking that pretty good. All right, we practiced with that one. I'm going to put these in my drawer. I got a little knife and fork tray in my drawer here. Let's play with the white one. Let's test it out. I guess these were worth the money. I think they were around $10, but then I had the 60% coupon. A little bit more than $10 or $12 up around in there. I didn't save the receipt. But with 60% off, $4 or so, up around in there. Can't get the little wrapper off of it here. So I got to get out this morning and water my garden. We've had some really hot days here. I watered it the other night, so I still think it's surviving. But if I don't water it, it won't be surviving. I fed it some food. Now I don't hear the ball shaking in this one. I don't hear a ball shaking in this one. Probably have to prime it though. No, ooh, it came out right away. Yeah. Well, fiddlesticks. Yeah, I don't want to put my book in that. Oh, that's got a nice bright white to it. I need to learn how to scribble better. I need to learn how to scribble better. I'm liking that. I'll scribble with other pens. I have to tell you something funny. After his appointment, we went to Walmart. I had some things I wanted to pick up, and I went and looked at the Pen Plus Gear pens, and I had bought them. Last year, I was buying them 2 pens for 44 cents, which made them 22 cents a piece. And I looked on the shelf, and it said $1.84 underneath of the box, and I'm going, $1.84? Are they crazy? That's a 400% markup. And I was complaining about it. I'm not going to pay you. You're no Sharpie. I was really cussing them out and going, I'm not going to pay that price for those pens because I was getting them 2 for 44 cents. And come to find out, what had happened was they had moved the box. There were Pen Plus Gear pens, but I think they moved it in front of the Sharpie price tag thing, the little Sharpie label. They did raise the prices on them though. I think they're 2 for 88 cents now, which is reasonable. I don't mind paying a 200% markup. They doubled the price, but I don't mind that. But I'm not going to pay a 400% markup on those Pen Plus Gear pens. I was cussing them out until I realized, come to find out, that they moved it in front of the the Sharpie price label. I was telling them, you're no Sharpie. Where else am I going to do this? Right here, I guess. I'll buy them at 88 cents, 2 for 88 cents. That's still reasonable for what they are. All right. We're good with this. Let's move my book around. I'm good with these. I'm not sitting at a good angle to do this. I'm good with these. All right, we'll put these away. Not away, I just don't want to use them right now. All righty. The other thing I want to do, let's find a good compartment in here. Got all sorts of things in here. I'll put them right in here. All right, the other thing I want to do is, I was cleaning out those boxes and things, and I have some of these markers that I either want to keep them or get rid of them. Where's that piece of scratch paper? Let's mark. Let's do some marking here. I think that's a good one. Some of these I got out fresh, and some of them I pulled out of the container. If they're fresh, I'm going to keep them. That's a fresh one. I'll move my tassel. Little leaf there. So those two are good. I have to do this every now and then, go through these pens and figure out which ones I want to keep, and these seem to all be pretty good so far. Some of these pens are getting dry. That's a dry one, or getting dry. And what I do is I throw them in this bucket here, and I'm going to pull all of these apart. These chisel ones are harder to pull apart, and throw them in my alcohol jar. That one's getting dry. That one's getting dry. I knew some of these were older ones. Well, I think this one's heading out to pasture. That one's good. That one's good. Getting there, though. And this is just a gel pen. I'll save that. I think that's it for the pens. So these are good ones here. Wait, here's another one. Let's do this one. That one's getting dry. That's what I do. I'm trying to clean up things. I got a sponge brush here that needs to go in my... And these I want to get me another jar to hold my pens. I'm just going to put them off to the side here. There's another one. This one I think somebody sent to me in Happy Mail. I'm pretty sure they did, and I don't know who sent it to me. If you sent it to me and you know who you are, thank you very much. Put it in a bag, but it's looks like it might have come from a Japanese, one of those Diazo stores, because it's got Japanese writing on it. So let's try it out here. Where's my black sheet that I was on? Let's try it out here. Oh, pretty cool. Wrote right off. All right. Well, that's good. I'll keep that. All righty. Let me keep my little baggie for something. What's going on in chat? Let's see. Hi, Anya. Good morning. Let's see. Oh, it'll just be stickers for your giveaway? Yeah. Then I'd say if you want to do it, go ahead and do it. Beth is saying she's reached 300 subbies. She will be streaming tonight at 7 Eastern time. 300 subbies. That's cool, Beth. In about four months. Is it a felt tip? These were these felt tips? Yeah, I think they were. The calligraphy pens were felt tips, and these other markers were my Pen Plus Gear markers. They're felt tips. My Walmart only sells those gold decal art paint markers, but I love it. This is what that was, a gold decal art. Yeah, I do. I think these did a nice job. Now, I didn't get these at Walmart. I got them at Joann's. But all those pens did a nice job. And the little white one up here was the one that I got in Happy Mail, the Japanese one. And then the others that I scribbled on, I was just sorting out which ones I wanted to keep and throw away. Stepped away, Kimmers, Lori said, I have several new paintings. Oh, cool. Right now I'm working on one that is kind of big but going fast. Taken up to the cabin. How far away is the cabin? About an hour away. Cool. That does sound fun. Love the 4th of July, but poor Bentley is scared to death. Oh, I'm so sorry. Those poor doggies, the fireworks scare them. We've had a few around here. It's a beautiful area. Anya says, good morning. Good morning. Abby hides behind me when the fireworks start. Lori says, I have to give Bentley something. Unfortunately, people think they have to set him off on other nights, too. He won't even go outside. We've had a big, tough German shepherd that was petrified of him and thunder. Talking about animals and the fireworks. It's too bad. Oh, there's Anne. Hi, Anne. Good morning, Anne. Good morning. Good morning. They're saying good morning to Anne. All right. Well, I want to start doing something in my journal now that I have it. So I think what kind of a page? Oh, you know what? I want to get inspired by history books because this is all about colonial art here. So New England, this is a history book. This is the American Heritage Book of Historic Great Places. I think this is the book that goes to this book cover that I used. Back here, I used a book cover. This one. That's the book cover to this book. But I think what I want to do is get inspired and do something out of this book. So it starts in New England here. Let's see what inspires me. The frontier. The Prairie House is the only survivor of the 1704 raid. Looks like an Indian raid on them. That's scary. Gossips were silenced by a metal brank which fitted over the head. If you gossiped, you get one of these on your head. That would be fun to do a picture and call it the gossip, and put a band like that over that. I'm trying to see where it says about the gossips here. I like that. I'm going to put a marker in there. Maybe just take one of these towels, and I might come back to that. I need a picture, like a magazine picture, and put one of those metal bands around it. Yeah, let's see. Days of Glory. Golden Age of Whaling. Architectural Heritage. All those shutters on those houses. I'm looking for something that's inspiring to do. I actually like the gossip one. Old Ironsides. Ooh, look at that library. Look at all those books. Look at all the altered books we could do. Connecticut, New England, Massachusetts. Yeah, let's get past this. It's all about I'm looking something that will inspire me. Ooh, homes. Cooperstown. Winterthur. Oh, there's a bookmark in here. Somebody bookmarked this. Ben Franklin's Philadelphia. Independence Hall. I kind of like Independence Hall. I'm going to do a page based off of this. I got this book. You're going to see me tearing out, but I got this book for art journaling. I'm going to take this page out. So when you see me rip and tear, hold your breath for the book lovers. Hold the page for the book lovers. Hold your breath. That's what I got it for. I like doing something for those Americans who like to recapture the spirit of their nation's beginnings. Few places offer more of it than the serene brick building on Chestnut Street between 5th and 6th Philadelphia. The small legislative assembly that looked after the Providence of Pennsylvania's affairs had no formal meeting place for many years. In 1753, the bell tower was completed. Let's see. By 1729, the members decided the province needed something more permanent, and they agreed on the outskirts of the town. Work on the new State House, supervised by Independence Hall. And I'm going to do this just because I want. This kind of gets ready for the 4th of July, too. So I think I'll go right into here somewhere. And, maybe on this. I kind of like the idea of doing it on this blue background. Yeah. And let me reach over here. I'm going to do an art journal page. That's where I'm heading, toward an art journal page here. Let's see what I have here that I want to use. I'm heading toward an art journal page. I want it kind of 4th of July-y. I want it kind of 4th of July. I'm going to use some extras of these and this. Maybe some of those stars that Annie sent me. Okay. This is a week to celebrate the 4th of July, so let's do an art journal page. My art journal. And then I'll do other art later. I like this. I like having my wastebasket free to throw trash in. I freed that up. All right, I like doing that on this blue background. Let's put it over here though. And let's see, I think I'll put some napkins. I don't want too many, maybe just one in the background over there. I don't know how that will work. We'll see. We will see. Put it right in here, or maybe over in there and let this go over it. No, over here. Over there. I want this all of to be about the colonial era, and right now we're kind of celebrating the 4th of July. And yesterday was Canada Day. Canada Day, they celebrate their country independence, I guess. Oh, come on. I'll get me some tape. Hold the phone. That's the thing about putting things away. You have to reach for them. It's just not coming off. Usually it does. There we go. Tear this side off. That's really put on there good. There we go. That's what I want. And I think I want to put this like this up in here. In there. And then maybe like that. Yeah. I don't know. I think I want this angled more. Let's tear it out. I got the fan going, so it's kind of blowing my world around here. Well, honestly, not being good to me this morning. Kind of ripped my flag. I'll put it up higher, I guess. I probably should have put it up higher anyway, maybe at an angle like that. I think what I'll do is put that way up there, and then I'll cut that off. This. What I want to do here is kind of mimic that curve of the flag. Put that up a little, over a little. Independence Hall. And I'll put it this way. I'm just playing. I'm just playing because I feel like playing. Feel like playing in my art journal. Ring out like that. Actually, what I think I want to do. I have no idea how this is going to work. But we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Yeah, a little hard on that flag. I'm thinking I want to cut instead of the curve. Put the bell over here like that. That up there. Yeah, I like that. Put some stars on there. And let's go back to the text. Get this out of the way. I don't want these. I'll save these for another time. Independence was in the air during those months, and on June 7, 1776, Richard Henry Lee, delegate from Virginia, arose in the State House to propose certain resolutions respecting independency. I think I'm going to cut that out. Just cutting out a bit of the history of this. Just because I want to. Just because I want to. Citizens filled the square at the news of the Lexington and Concord, and a few weeks later, John Hancock called the Second Continental Congress to order in the State House. I guess I don't want that part. Put this part here. Independence was in the air. I'm figuring what I want here. Yeah. All right. All right, Mary, what did you do with your glue sticks? I had them here. That's it. You clean up and then you got to find. I think that's a good one. Yeah. Let's start putting that on. Liberty Bell there to cover up that torn flag. At night, the square around Independence Hall is lighted by 56 gas lamps, one for each of the signer of the Declaration. I think it was the Declaration of Independence. I think I'll bring this over to here. Or I could just cut that, but I'll put it in there. I'm just playing in my art journal. I should be doing other stuff, but that's the way it is. When I should be doing something, I want to play. I want to play. And I want to put some stars on here. Yeah, sticky hands. Come on. Come on, I know there's more than one star there. I don't know if you can see those very well, but I can see them. Two more. One here and one there. Annie V sent me these stars. I was complaining I didn't have any stars, so she sent me some. Yay, thank you, Annie V. Come on. One more star there. And I think what I'm going to do, I want to cut that. Make sure I get these closed up again. Now, I could put 4th of July here, but I think I'm going to handwrite something on there. And just to kind of personalize it, because really all this is something out of a book. And I want to make it my own. With my own scribbly. Do I want to put something on there? No, we'll save that for another day. We'll save that for another day. Let's put this over, back over here. Okay. I think what I want to do, let's get out that gold. Let's get out the gold one we were having fun with. Let's put some of this stuff away. Get it out of my way. I got to get me a new glue jar. This one's getting all gunky around the top. I'll never get that clean. Make sure I get the lid on there tight enough so if it falls, it won't glue up the rug. Alrighty. I think what I want to do, that one didn't stick. Where did it go? That was an extra one, I guess. Let's put it right there. Come on. I'm going to write. That doesn't show up very well. Let's get out the white one. Don't have to shake the white one here. I wrote "Thank you for America" on it, and it's thanking those ancestors that we have for their sacrifice, so that we could have their. They fought for our freedoms. They fought for our freedom so that we could enjoy what we have today. Thank you for our independence. You know, a lot of them gave their lives back then. And we think of all our conflicts that we have today and what people go through, but they went through a lot to give us what we have today. Let's see. And I'm just my way of saying thank you to them for their sacrifice. They wouldn't have If they wouldn't have fought for our freedoms back then, we probably wouldn't have what we have today. I can sit here at my desk at 4 o'clock in the morning, not having to worry about, well, I have my worries, but don't have to worry about having my freedom. All right, I'm going to call that page done. It's just my way of saying thank you. Now, I think what I want to do, though, is let's paint the back of this. Just because I feel like doing more. I think I'm going to paint it blue. I think I'm going to paint it this cobalt blue. And let's get out this brush again. Same brush that I used to glue with, I used to paint the backgrounds with. I'll probably need more. I either get too much or not enough paint here. Oh, we can do something with that too. Well, fiddlesticks. What did I do with my dictionary? There he is. I wanted to show you this when I was painting the cover of this journal the other day. I had put my leftover paint in here. Isn't that a cool background? I think that'll make cool ATCs. This just reminds me. In fact, I think I'll take this out and put it in my July journal. I think I like those colors. They look very patriotic, very old. If I can get it out here. Tear these pages out. I like those. I just like those backgrounds. So I'm going to take those out. I got my dictionary out because I want to paint some more of that blue in there. And I think I'll do it right here. Get it off of my brush before I put it in the water. Maybe put some glue down in there. There we go. We'll set that aside to dry. Mary's just kind of fumbling around here this morning, I guess. Heat gun alert. Hi, Susan. Good morning. Am I buffering? Are you guys buffering? Or is it just me? I guess it was just me. All okay there? Good. Hi, Aunt Beth. Good morning. Good morning, Susan. Aunt Beth says, we are down at the house working. Aunt Beth, I watched a couple of your videos after I got home yesterday. We were gone again yesterday, so I had kind of a busy day, busy life. But I watched Scott was power washing the gutters in your house, the sides of your house. Watch some of your videos. You guys work awfully hard on that house. Susan's in the house. Kimberly says, we had it for 8 years and fixed it up nice. It was a lot of work. We're tired. We're both veterans and we love to fish, so it sounds perfect. Hi, Teresa's Crafting Chaos. Good morning and welcome. You have a couple interested in your waterfront home. Oh, well, that's interesting. Good morning, everybody who's come in. Oh, I got to doodle the bell. Maybe on the back of here. Mary, you just got to doodle the bell. The ginger frame around the front door toward the front of the book. The ginger frame around the front door. Shaker houses are so neat and clean looking. They're saying good morning to Anne, so I think I'm up with you there. Aunt Beck said, Scott is staying down here all week, hoping to get all the painting done. We need to get the shingle molding up, but the Home Depot can't deliver it until the 12th. Ooh, it's awful hot to be working up on a roof, though, isn't it? Isn't it awful hot to be working up on the roof? Let's see, I also want to put, let's go back here to the front. I want to put in my July 1st calendar page. The kitty cat says, the butterfly counts not months, but moments and has time enough. Except for what I think I'll do, what I think I'll do on these is kind of do it this way. We're going to use my kitty calendar now that I have it. At least use it in the rest of my journals. And in fact, I'm thinking, no, let's just cut it this way for now. I got this kitty calendar in Happy Mail. So I'm going to put it in here for July 1. And you know, Dee Dee, in her syllabus journals, when she was doing the Society of Idea Collectors, she was talking about doing different calendar pages. And I think that I'll do that in this and that flavor. And it's not too late to start here in July. I don't think I'll go back into my other months. They are what they are, but put that there. And maybe this just right down in here, July 1. And then I'll journal, not here, but I'm going to kind of journal what we did yesterday. Let's get out the glue stick again. Oh, I could put one of my little flowers there. I'll do that. Where'd I get my glue stick? I'm going to get out one of those advertising catalogs to sit by the side here now that I'm getting this all straightened up so that I can just have it to glue on instead of having to dig out wax paper every time. Come on. The butterfly counts not the months but moments and has time enough. Let's put this here. And I think what I'm going to call this page is Time Enough. Time Enough. Better glue this down. There's kind of fun working in stuff here. Whoops, that's not what I want. Doesn't have to be perfect. And it's not going to be. And then I'm going to do a little bit of journaling there. Let's just outline this real fast. Just because I feel like it. Aunt Beck, I'm ready for you. For Wednesday night, I'm ready to do my next set of ATCs. I'm going off the page here, I think. Well, let's not do it there then. Kind of squiggly. That's good enough for now. Then on July 2nd, let's do July 2nd over on the back of it, just for the fun of it. July 2nd, which is today, says, do you know who you are? Don't ask, act. Action will delineate and define you. Thomas Jefferson. So I'm going to put don't ask, act. A-C-T. Don't ask, A-S-K, act, A-C-T. We'll just do some calendar pages here for the, these aren't colonial, but these are my kitty pages that that was sent to me in Happy Mail, so I'm going to use them. So I'm going to use them. No sense in just leaving them in the box, is there? And then I think I'll just cut this like this. Do you want to know who you are? And we'll put, I need another one of my little flowers. Let's grab one. I think I got it over here. I made 5 of them yesterday. Are they in here? The ones I made? Or are these just the, or the ones I made? Oh, boo! I guess I'll make me one. Or at least put one on there. Let's put a red one on there. Let's just grab a red one like that. Yeah, maybe a... I'm looking for a dot. A yellow dot. There we go. I'll come back to those another time. I'm not going to do that here. Alrighty. Just kind of fun to put it together. I need to get me a glue book, though, a magazine to glue on. I don't want to run up and go get up and go get one. Get me an advertising magazine to glue. stuff on. Oops, wrong way. We want to do it this way. No, that's not wrong. Let's go ahead and put it on Put it up here. Put it right there. Don't ask. Act. So this is not very colonial in nature, but it's my kitty cats. So I'll be using them in this, I guess. Just because I want to use them as my calendar pages. There we go. So I got July 1 and July 2 there. Let's go back to that Liberty Bell. Mary's playing in her art journal. She just feels like playing in her art journal this morning. Where's my Liberty Bell? Where's my Liberty Bell? That's the thing. I lose what I'm doing. What did I do with that thing? Is it in here? I don't think so. It's where that piece of wallpaper was. How could I lose that? There it is. Let's doodle the Liberty Bell. Beth said I should doodle the Liberty Bell. Let's do it in white. Oh, can't put the cap on it. Alrighty. It's got a big wooden piece there. It comes around. Oh, yeah, I'm just making a really good Liberty Bell, aren't I? Doesn't have to be perfect, it's just a doodle. Kind of comes like that. Kind of comes like that. Has a band, sort of. It has the wooden piece coming up around in there. Not such a great doodle. If I don't like it, I'll paint it out. We'll see if we can rescue it. All right, I'm going to leave it like that. Let's make this look like wood, maybe. That's my Liberty Bell. Oh, dear. You know what we need? We need some stars. I need stars. That'll help it. Probably put some gold on there. That'll help it. I kind of like this white pen. It's fun to play with it. I don't know if the gold will show up too much on there. Oh, yeah, it does. That was interesting. That was the silver one. Okay, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. I was just playing. All right, I think I've done enough in this. That dry? I guess. All righty, we're going to put that aside. What time is it? What time is it? The cottage is only about 600 to 700 square feet. Our house is 2,600 square feet. We're looking for something somewhere in between. Well, I hope you find it. You and Scott deserve to settle down. Mary, I do hear the anthem. Oh, are you tempting me to put the anthem on there? Maybe I'll come back to it later. I got to put these pins away or I'm going to knock them all off. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Oh, thank you, Deborah. We were driving about 100 miles each time we come down there. Yeah. Scott's sister wants us out as soon as we can, as that's her escape from Atlanta. Well, I hope that you get. I'm sending you good vibes, Aunt Beth, so that you and Scott can. There's my other flowers. You and Scott can get settled. You and Scott can get settled in. You guys have been working too hard. Hi, Linda McAllister. Welcome, welcome. If you're still here, says you guys did tons of work on that house, so it should sell pretty quick. I hope so. Linda's in the house. Susan's here. Aunt Becca's here. Don't ask Art. Oh, Christy, are you still here? Don't ask Art. Where is that page? I got act. I'm going to change the C to an R. I'm going to change it. I like that. Can I make an R out of that? I sure can. Where's my pen? We'll make this a big R. I'd like to do it. Well, I'd like to do it in red. Where's my fine line paint applicator? Let's change that C to an R. If I can. I like that idea. Oh, come on, don't plug up on me. Yeah, I drug it through. You were doing so good. Come on. Well, pooey. Plug up in there. Come here, Penelope. I need one of your pens. It gets all gunked up in there. I don't know. I might have to wash it out. I don't know if that's going to help it. I usually have to go out in the kitchen and wash these out. I don't think that I can do it by hand in here. Should wash them out after every use. I'm hard on them. I don't think that's going to work. I just want to paint. Oops, I knocked over something. Let me get up. Now, not having a good morning. Not having a good morning. I like that idea. Don't ask Art, Christy said. I don't know if Christy's still in here, but I like that. There we go, Mr. Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson says, don't ask, act. Christy said, don't ask Art. She told Mr. Jefferson where we are. There we go. Clean that little brush. And I want to put it back over here so I can find it the next time I want it. There we go. Thank you, Penelope. I'm going to have to go wash this fine line paint applicator out afterwards. I think it's getting kind of empty. My red's getting kind of empty too. That might have something to do with it. I'm getting a little out of it, but it needs to be washed out. Okay. Okay. I'll set it out. Where are we on this now? Scott said he's decided just to clean the carpet in the bonus room instead of trying to redo it. Well, cleaning a carpet's good deal. We still have 17 windows to replace and the bedroom windows and hall bath to paint. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. I guess you guys are all talking, repairing the house. Hi, Lynn. Good morning. You need a semicolon. As long as it's good in the end, I'll be fine, Lynn says. Good morning, Lynn. And Linda's in the house. I was Googling the price of renting a pilot and a small plane. You'd only be in the air 10 or 15 minutes. What are you going to fly to, Susan? Scott said this morning he doesn't feel like he belongs anywhere right now. He's tired. He's tired. All right. I'd be tired too with all that work you guys are doing. I think you should take the 4th of July off. Set off some fireworks. I just feel like playing this morning. I don't feel like doing anything that I should be doing. I don't feel like doing anything that I should be doing. I'm going to have to leave that alone for a while. Let it dry. Let's pull this away. Alrighty. I'll put it over here. Let it dry. I want to play in my book, my sketchbook. Where's my ink? I just want to play this morning. I sketched these 3, just fun sketch here. I want to do some. These are Tim Holtz photo booth. You get 40 of these, but you get 3 of them on a. So 40 times 3 is what, a 120 of them. So I'm having fun with these. Let's sketch her over here, just for the fun of it. I just feel like playing this morning. I just feel like playing. And I should blow her up. Should blow it up. She's got kind of curls coming that way, kind of curl coming that way, curl coming down her bangs like that. Might be a little bit. hair kind of coming out this way. And then her neck kind of comes down like, of course I blur my ink. This is a water soluble pen, so of course it's going to blur, Mary. I just feel like playing this morning. She's kind of got Penelope eyes. You can't see her very well, but if you could see her eyes, you could see that both of her eyeballs are in the corner. I call those Penelope's flirty eyes. She's kind of flirting with the camera here. This gal is. She's got some shadow going on in here. And her nose comes right about in there. And she's got she's got these bangs kind of curls. And this is all dark in here. I've got another curly bang coming that way. Her hair kind of comes back. It's hard to see how this part of her hair is going. I think it's a curl, but it's hard to tell. It's hard to see that part. This kind of comes out like that. Give it a, I can't understand whether that's flipping up or flipping down. I'm gonna make it flip up. Her collar comes off this way. So move this, I move my camera. I feel like playing this morning. Use that other brush. And this one. Yeah. Oops, that's almost too sharp of a line in there. If I can soften that out a little. Yeah, put my water over too far. I think I'll leave her alone. I'm just playing. I don't want to get too much darkness around her face because I tend to make things too dark. So what do? I go in there with my brush. Maybe some up in here a little. Stop, Mary, stop. Okay. It was just a fast sketch. Oops, I bumped my camera. Stop, Mary, stop. This girl, this girl is the same as this girl. It's funny to see how, and I don't think I've quite captured her yet. I'm getting there. I like what I did to her eyes. It's hard on here to see what's happening to her hair up in here because there's black behind her for the photo booth. Alrighty, we'll sketch the man another day. It's just fun to play. Just play. The kitty brought her own box when she stayed in. My brother found a 2-week-old kitten last Thursday. Oh, hi, Janet. Good morning, Janet. Oh, no, Becky, what happened? We just found a kitten in a box in our laundry room. We told Greg no more. Oh, Greg's got a soft heart. How could he leave that little kitten alone? Aw. I love it, Aunt Beck. I love it. Mary's always playing. Yes, I am, Janet. That's what you get when you retire. You get playtime. I guess. Sun's coming out here. Someday I'm just going to do it. Draw a la Mary. Someday. Well, someday, hop to it. Let me zoom out a little more here now that I'm done playing. There we go. Got my kitty calendar out. I should be working on these ladybug tags. Let's do some busy work. Now that I've had my playtime, let's do some busy work. If I can find the black sheet of paper that I was using, or a black sheet of paper. Oh yeah. Now that I want it, this is black, this is black. And my label maker. Cold coffee. I've got a few more minutes here to play. I'm done printing all those push the buttons, so we can get rid of those. Alrighty. How many of these am I going to need? I think I counted 27 of them. So and then I want to snip off the edges. best I can. Right about in there. I might have to trim it down a little, but we're going to leave it right at the edge there. That'll be good. Ooh, that's too much. Trim it down a lot. Oops. Didn't have that, had it sitting on my pen. That's good. Let's see how many inches that is. That's about an inch and a fourth. A little over an inch and a fourth. That's a half inch. That's good. Am I making these right size? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Eleven, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. Busy work. 24. 25. I better cut a few more. 26, just in case I need them. 27. 28. 29. And 30. And I don't think I'm going to put glue on the back of these because I'm gluing them to paper. When I glue them down on my ATC, I like to glue them down with glue because I don't think they stick too well to the paint. They stick pretty good on paper. Speaking of paper, let's put a sheet down so I can see what I'm doing. I can't even see them on here. My little sanding block is. All right. Always playing. Yep, Janet. Always playing. What are you guys talking about now? I'm way behind you. Good night, Lynn. Lynn is our night bird. Oops. Wiggling my camera. My cord is goes right over my water bucket there. My brush handle hits the cord. 5 a.m. I need to go back to sleep, she says. Susan says, I had 3 cats that a mom dropped off in the walls from the attic. Little bandits. Little bandits. No joke. My dad had to knock holes in the wall to get them out. The mom cat was not ours. Little bandits. Good things come in threes. Piper needs another friend. Cole already has Piper. It would be funny if there's a hole the kitty climbed in. You can call the kitten Liberty or Independence. When you hear the story, though, you'd be glad he rescued the baby. Yes. How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4th of July fairy. 7. Maybe the stork brought him. 8. Busy work, busy work. Nine. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. This is kind of boring, isn't it? 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. Hi, Violet. Good morning. Good morning, Violet. How'd your hubby's PT go yesterday? One more after this one. Fly away, fly away, fly away. All righty. Wants to stick to my scissors. Into my scissors. Can't see what I'm doing when you do that. I'm honestly going to send these out when I get a big package put together. I'm going to send them out. I am. Off of there. Wants to stick to my scissor blades. Just about done. Violet, Susan, no. The therapist really pushed on it, and that did it, trying to break up scar tissue so he can get better extension. He was okay afterwards. She did her last one yesterday using a composition notebook. It's yellow. Pin and I do a video series about a composition notebook. Yeah. I'm catching up to that composition book video, Linda. I think I'm going to try to download OBS and see if I can get it to work. Because you have Windows 10, don't you? Tanya says that she has trouble with getting that to work on Windows, her Windows 10. I'd like to play around with it. I don't want to mess up what I got going, but I liked how you did the split screen. Hi, Marianne. I do like the videos, Linda. I haven't got a chance to watch them all yet. We've been gone the last couple days. But I'm catching up to them. I like how you did the split screen on the last one, or the last one I watched. I think it's interesting that you guys are doing the composition books. Did I hear that you can't get those over in the Netherlands? I had to tell my brother what you said about Nebraska only having a population of 2 million. He laughed. He thought that was funny. I said, she said that Netherlands has half the land space and 18 million people. Then I told him that somebody chimed in, I think it was Susan, that said, what they don't have in people, they make up for in cows and horses and cows and pigs, I guess. All right, fly away. We'll see how this goes. If I can get these on here quick enough. I'm going to have to sand some of these. What's that little sanding block? I put it back over there. Ah, not so good, Mary. Yeah. Well, here's what I'll do to that. I'll just trim it down a little. There. I have to come at it like this. It's kind of fun to do all this busy work. Busy work. Loved how your sunflower pages came out. Let's see what Linda said here. For streaming, you need Zoom and OBS. Yeah, I got the Zoom. Now, how do you connect it up to YouTube? I want to learn how you connect the Zoom and the OBS up to stream up to YouTube. That's what I want to learn how you do it. You're going to have to teach me and give me a lesson. I don't have OBS downloaded, but Mary. Well, that's why I needed extras. That one's crooked. That's why I needed to make a few extra. I am making little flyaway labels for my ladybug ATCs. It's going to say fly away on there. Bye, Anya. Have a great day. Okay. I'll go ahead and download OBS when I have some time. It might take me a while to learn it. I'll download it and kind of look at it, and then I'll get a hold of you and say, how did you do that, Linda? How did you do it? I want to learn. Marianne, I showed your postcard earlier. Thank you so much. That's really a cool postcard. Marianne sent me a beautiful postcard. Here it is, right here. Marianne's postcard that she sent me. This is a bee right here. It's a bee, and it's got a honeycomb in there. She's got some gold off in here. That's honey. Looks like some doodling over in here. Really a nice postcard. I got a blue something on it there. Very pretty postcard. I really do like it. I'm going to put that in my journal. Not right now because I got my hands busy with this, but thank you so much for that postcard. I love to get those things. Isn't that pretty, Janet? Hi, Ruth. Good morning, Ruth. I didn't see you come in. Good morning, good morning. OBS is doing the YouTube part. Well, you have to connect OBS to YouTube somehow. Do you connect? You have to get it on YouTube somehow. You'll have to explain it to me. I'll download OBS and look through it first, get a little bit of an understanding of it. Violet says, Linda, I'll try to leave you comments, but otherwise I'll catch up in here or elsewhere and update you. I'm loving the book so far. What is the split screen? Oh, when they, Violet, when she's streaming with Penn, they have both of them on the screen at the same time, but it's larger. It's not down in the little boxes. It's like Linda's a half of the screen, Penn is half of the screen. I think that would be fun to learn how to do. Can you do that with more than 2 people? Do you know, Linda? Have you explored that? Let's see. There are tons of tutorials about OBS on YouTube. Okay. Oh, I do like it, Marianne. I like it a lot. It's going to go in my journal. In fact, maybe I'll put it in my journal before I leave today. I want to get these little labels done. I did a lot of playing in my journal this morning. What else did I do? I don't even remember what I've done this morning. I did that drawing. I worked in my journal. Oh, I showed Marianne's postcard, and we reviewed that Bella Grace field guide. That was fun. And I worked in my art journal. Seems like I should be doing more. Seems like I should have 20 million tags done by now. It takes time to do all this little stuff. It takes time. But that's what makes it fun. Oh, I'm not coming at this the right way. I need to come at it like this. I need to smooth out some of this. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I found my little ladybug stamp that I carved, cleaning things out here. I got a lot I want to do before I send out those envelopes. You're going to get them after the 4th of July, I think. Oh, well, I wanted to get them out I want to get them out this week. I'm going to do a little mailing this week. I want to send out that giveaway that I had. I had to go get an envelope for it. Hi, Nancy. Good morning. Your voice, Mary. I'm going to... Oh, am I? No, I'm okay. Your voice, Mary. I'm going to refresh. Barb slept in this morning. Good for you, Barb. Good morning, Barb. Oh, this one really needs a... I need to change the blade in that. It could just be the paper, too. Sometimes I cut those papers and they're okay, but this cardstock is kind of weird. What do I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. So what do you guys have plans for the 4th of July? Are you doing anything special? We're not doing anything special. Just enjoy the holiday. I'll probably watch the fireworks on my phone. Oh dear. Sit out on the front porch. Maybe I'll do some art. Just relax. That's what it's all about. Enjoy our Thank You for America. I've got 2 left here. 1, 2. That's about right. And I got 3 of these, but I made 30 of these, so I think I'll save those off. Oh, I got 3 left, 4 left. Ooh, I'm fine. I might need those after all. Come on. Bart says, I need a new cutter blades. Mine are sawing through the paper. Yeah, I think mine has sawed through this paper, but I think it has something to do with the paper too, because I cut other paper with it and it cuts just fine. This is kind of a layered paper. It's easy to saw through. I'm not sure a good blade would saw through it. I think we need a couple more here. I guess I'm only 1 short. I made extra, so I think I'll be fine. I need to get out and water my plants today. Do a little weeding in the garden. My corner plot is coming along nice. Can't wait till my zinnias start blooming. They need to start blooming. I might have to get out there and thin them out a little. All righty, let's throw these things away. These bitsy things. Yeah. All right. So now I want to start putting them on my... That doesn't look like a ladybug to me. Let's get my pen out there. Let's shape up these ladybugs a little. Well, that has the branch coming down here. Let's make it look like a branch. It has to have more of a head. There. I'm gonna just tack this on with some glue. Where's my glue? And I'm going to put a flower on it. I'm going to have to do something to the back to document it. Put it down here. These ladybugs look more like ladybugs. right in there, I think. Down there. This one already has one on there. I like my ladybugs. I guess I should just go through and fix all my ladybugs. I'm not happy with them. That one's all right. They were just little pink spots when I was doing that dirty dozen. It was really fun to see them all on a big sheet of paper. They've been cut down into ATCs. Need to make them look a little bit more like the ladybugs here. The hardest thing for me is threading the needle. Are we talking about sewing on paper? Aunt Beck's our sew pro. She's our pro with sewing. Oh, Linda got a sewing machine. Oh, you found my old sewing box, tons of threads. Ooh, cool. Sounds like you're getting excited about sewing, Linda. Very cool. Very cool. I glued my strip over this one. Just about done here. So today's Tuesday. Beth Schuler will stream tonight at 7 o'clock. Excuse me. Yeah, 7 o'clock Eastern time. 6 o'clock Central. Hi, Journey. Good morning. Oh, Journey does a lot of sewing things. She's had hers for a year now. You guys know I love a bit of thread on everything. The flowers that you made, are they for this ATC? I want to put flowers. Yeah, I want to put them on here, but I don't know if I'll put those specific ones on here because I'm not sure they really match. I want something that matches, and I'm not sure I'm happy with the colors on those. I like those, but I'm not sure I want them for these. So I might go make me some others. Not right now this morning. Oh, that's a button one. I have one button one that I want to adjust because I have too thick of a black line. Okay, and then I have this one that I don't have a black stripe on. Wait here, I got them mixed up. See these, I don't know if I'm going to put flowers on here, but I'm thinking I want more of a red one, a red flower. This is red, but it's not the deep red that I want. I guess I'm kind of far away for you guys, aren't I? Let's zoom in a little. Sorry about that. I zoom in and then zoom out there. That's a little better. All I'm doing is outlining ladybugs. Oh dear. These ladybugs, I made them during a dirty dozen, so they aren't perfect. They aren't perfect. They're just little thumbprint ladybugs. And these are some more of my button ones. These are leftover button. This is a spool of thread. And this one doesn't have a stripe on it, so it may not get sent out. Alrighty, so now I'm just going to continue putting the flyaways on here. Put it like that, I guess. Yeah, it needs a flower. I mean, I'm going to put the little flyaway on it, label on it, but they need a flower or something on them. Something else. And I was thinking about making those flowers for these. But I'll have to do some work off camera. This will probably be my last, because it's getting kind of late. My last task for the morning. I was up at 3:45 this morning. I woke up early. Woke up on my own. I beat the alarm. Move that one down a little. You know what I'd like to do? I don't know if I can find any, but boy, I'm sure wanting to go to a flea market. I'm sure, well, I mean, just go to an old-fashioned flea market. I've been to garage sales and thrift stores. That one's a little, I think I'll save that one out. I'd like to go to a flea market. I haven't been to a flea market, you know, out where you walk up and down a grassy area. An old-fashioned flea market. I wonder if there's one around this weekend somewhere. They don't have very many. They did in Wisconsin. They don't have a whole lot of those type of flea markets here in Nebraska. They might in Lincoln and Omaha, but I don't want to go miles and miles to. I could go to Kearney or Grand Island maybe, but I don't think they have much of that around here. Put that up there. that way, I guess. Or that one. That's going to go there. Flea markets are fun. Why do they call them flea markets? I suppose because they're just a lot of old things, you know. People selling older stuff. I'm going to trim this one a little. Where's my scissors? I suppose that's why they call them flea markets. You know, just selling secondhand stuff. Somebody probably said, "Oh, it's full of fleas." We'll sell it to somebody. We'll sell our fleas to somebody. My brother's up out on the front porch reading the paper. He likes to spend a lot of time on the front porch too. He likes to sit out there and watch the cars go by, I guess. I saw his shadow behind the curtain here. Looks like I'm going to need a few more labels. No, I got some under. We'll see. I counted. I got some turned upside down there. A lot of ATCs. I like what Aunt Beck is doing on Wednesday night with the Dirty Dozen ATC pocket letters. I like that idea a lot. I think she's forming a group too now. I don't know if it's full yet. But every week she's going to do for the next, 8 weeks now, she's going to do a Dirty Dozen. And we're going to do ATCs, and then every week we'll add an ATC to the pocket letter. And then after 9 weeks, we'll trade pocket letters. I think that's a great idea. Glue on that one or not? I just got a few more here. Just a few more. This one needs trimmed down. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that label. I didn't think I got enough on there. What I got left here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I got enough. Well, that one doesn't have one on there. I might have to make an extra one. There are a lot of ATCs here. That isn't going to be enough. Put it right there. I got to, no, I don't. I have to make one extra one. I would have had it, but I threw away 3 of them here that I don't like. I would have had it if I would not have goofed up those others. I just need one more. Put it this way, I think. Let's punch out one here quick. Punch out one here. Print one. Come on, turn on. There you go. And I got one extra sheet up here. That's good enough. There we go. Get the ink off of the glue off of my fingers here. I have to give that some dry time. We got all these ATCs. I'm going to make more flowers, but I'm not going to do it on camera. I'll do them off camera maybe later today. That one needs help. I'll have to go in and make sure all of these are glued down good. Or good enough. So that, and I worked on this. Ooh, she's got a spot there. Oh well. Let's put her like that. And where's my art journal? Did I set it out to dry? Did I set it to dry? I think I did. I did. Some art. Let's move some of my ladybugs over in here. There we go. This is what I did this morning. Of course, I did more than one page. I did the 2 calendar pages, and then I did my, well, let's flip over there. I did my Liberty pages here. I'll put the ladybugs here. That's what I did this morning. Did my 2 calendar pages. Seems like I should do a lot. I have done a lot more, but it takes a while to do all these little things. It takes a while. Oh, you guys are chatting away. Hi, Janet Makes Treasures. Good morning. Hi, Scrap Chick. Good morning. Colleen, I think that's your name. Journey's in the house. Janet Makes Treasures is in here. Hi, Journey. Thank you. You've got Elmer's Craft Bond glue stick, and it's not working. Oh, dear Linda. Oh, no. Write to Elmer's and tell him a thing or two. Yeah. I like the extreme glue sticks, but if you just buy those others, I don't know what one you got, but some of the glue, Elmer's glue, they have different types of glue sticks. The extreme glue stick, but they're hard to find. Now I have this, what was I using? Here's the extreme one, but I've been using the other one. It's extra strength. It's not extreme. I got an extra strength one. Here it is, Craft Bond. Extra strength, and this is the extreme. And I think this extra strength one is pretty good. And I like the extreme one, but then you can just buy regular glue sticks that aren't extra strength, and they're not quite as good. Let's see. Violet, I hope he heals very soon. Yeah. Talking about Violet's hubby. Janet, I could not find them in the USA, but I need glue. Up here in Wisconsin, we have some great trash to treasure sites, but hubby can't walk well, so I've never been. Yeah, I like a lot of flea markets in Wisconsin. There's a lot of fun places to go up there, but oh well. Those were the days. Oops, I hit my camera. I'm sorry. Hit my camera with my foot. It's shaking. Giving you a Mary quake there. Look at that. I'm not sure I like that area right in here. I'm not sure I like that, but we'll leave it for now. Janice says, oh, Mary, last night Lisa mentioned that Amazon has extreme glue sticks on sale. It's like $1 a stick. Oh, really? Wow, that's cool. That's cool. Trunk sales, Barb said, is around there. Usually someone is selling a lot of stolen stuff. Uh-oh. You never know with that stuff. You never know. They aren't going to say, oh, I stole this, but I don't want to get rid of it now. They aren't going to tell you. You have to kind of use your best judgment. Oh, these are not for my pocket letter. These are some that I did with Aunt Beck's Dirty Dozen ladybug months ago. And I finally cut them up I cut them up. I was going to do them with my doodle prompt. I was going to make doodle prompt games, but I'm thinking I'm going to do those on index cards now. I've still got that in I'm trying like heck to get out of mailing. I want to put these in there. I want to put my 3x3s in there. I want to put my tags in there. I got postcards I want to send. I got some things I want to send to Barb and Becky and Azure, and I'm trying like heck to get everything done to do a mailing. But I'm going to keep working till I get it done. Here it is, July. I want to do a Christmas in July marathon. I might do that next Friday night because I want to work on those snow globes. I'm going to get those done. I want to get things done so that by mid-August, when our ATC pocket letter swaps are ready to mail out, we can mail them out. Let's see. It would be cheaper for him. Let's see. Violet said a flea market is like a garage sale type event or yard sale, but it's all in one big place, usually a field or parking lot with a lot of people gathered to sell and buy. Yeah, that's what makes it fun. That is what makes it fun. And it's fun just to go look. I don't always buy a lot. If I see some bargains, I'll grab onto them. But okay, well, thank you everybody for. Oh wait, what's this, Mary? I just posted a link to Amazon. 2 extreme glue sticks for $2.97. Okay, Janet, thank you. Yeah, it's getting about time for them to start putting those on the market again. School supplies. I guess if they're going to start Christmas in August, they might as well start school supplies in July. Oh dear. Violet says, time for work. Gotta go. Have a wonderful day. Yeah, I need to go too. So I want to thank you all for coming in and keeping me company this morning. Have a great day. For those of you who are taking the week off, have a great week. If you have some time, do some art. Bye, everybody.